Hi friends, nice to see you once again. You know what? Today I'm super duper excited. Super duper excited, that's right. You know the reason for that is because Dare to Dream, D2D, the training academy that you all are well acclaimed with, is gonna launch its latest project called the LDP, the Leadership Development Program. Today, on this 21st of June 2020. And you know what? That's a dream project I had been looking forward to. And I'm so glad, so ecstatic to share with you. Today we launch the LDP. Many of you must be amazed. What's so great about this day, 21st June 2020? You know why I selected this day to launch my LDP is because 21st June is the longest day of the whole year. Is the longest day. That doesn't mean it has more than 24 hours. Still, it has 24 hours only. But why is the longest day is because the working time that a person gets on this day is the longest. The sun gives the light to the maximum duration of the day. And that's the real catch about leadership. No leaders will get extra time. No leaders will get anything extra. They are just ordinary people given birth by the Almighty who did something extra out of their given resources and created something magnificently different than others that made them the leaders. It's about optimizing your potential that makes you the leader, and that's why we chose this 21st June 2020 as the launch day of our LDP. Many of you must be amazed. Dr. Ashish, in your whole Wow 8, from 8.0 to 8.6, we had been listening a lot about leadership. What is leadership? Why is leadership required? When and where to exhibit and demonstrate leadership? Who can be a leader? And finally, in 8.6, you told how to be a leader. Now you're going to launch the LDP. We are, super curious to know about the LDP. So, friends, just to tell you a little about this LDP program of ours, the whole name is Leadership Development Program. Let me split it one by one. Going by the reverse order, the program, it's a program, it's not a course, so it doesn't have any duration. So it's a lifelong course, it's a lifelong program, it's a lifelong association between you and me. That's leadership development program. Once we get associated with each other, it's going to be a lifelong association. That's why we call it a program, because success and leadership are journeys. Leadership is not about attaining something, it's about a regular, continuous, rigorous process and an ongoing journey. That's leadership, hence, it's called a program. Then it's a program for what? It's a program for development. Repeat the name, Leadership Development Program. So it's a program for what? To develop. Develop. When I say develop, it doesn't mean create. We don't create leaders, we develop leaders. There's a lot of difference between creation and development, because creation has been done by the Almighty. It's the super one, the Almighty One, who has already created a person, a leader like you. What we're gonna do, we're gonna develop the best potential out of you. We're just gonna polish you a little bit and make you rule the world. That's about development. So it's a program to develop. Develop what? Leaders. That's why called Leadership Development Program. Why do we need to develop the leaders? What is the need of LDP? You know what? There are so many lions in the jungle. But are all lions the king of the jungle? The answer is no. So you got to be the best, better than the rest. Then only you will be able to come up to the Darwin's theory of the survival of the fittest. And to be a leader, you got to be having that fire in you, so that people take you as a source of inspiration. And you know what we do in this LDP? Let me put a little emphasis on that also. Because in LDP, what we're gonna do is we're gonna create a WhatsApp fraternity. A WhatsApp dedicated platform called the LDP will be created for all aspirants of LDP. So we create a LDP called WhatsApp platform, and we invite anybody who considers himself a trainer, whether a corporate or a public speaker, a coach, a leader, anyone who thinks he has either of these attributes, either a trainer or a coach or a public speaker or a leader, is most welcome to join the LDB platform. And you know, in this platform, it's a dedicated platform not only for the leaders, not only for the trainers, not only for the public speakers, but for anybody out of the whole world, whether it's the medical fraternity, whether it's the insurance sector, whether it's the corporate sector, anybody and everybody who thinks he has the power to transform the people around him. He has the will and the intentions, both the two core values we discussed in Vow 8.5. If you think you have, you are invited to join the LDP. In LDP, we'll give you a platform whereby you will, come up with whatever the dream you have will help you make it a reality. And how do we do that? It's a dedicated platform where only the posts related to leadership would be shared. Not only that, we'll ensure that we have a monthly fusion of like minds in the form of we'll create a workshop, a digital workshop every month for all the aspirant, all the members of this LDP, and that workshop would be complimentary and would not be charged anything from the LDP members, and that particular workshop would be known as Learn to Lead, L to L. So this Learn to Lead would be conducted once a month, complimentary, free of cost for all the LDP members, and this will give them a platform to present themselves, a platform to be able to conduct the workshops, a platform to bring out the leadership abilities in them. Because it says theory guides, practical decides. So that's a practical play field that we'll be providing all the LDP members with to bring out the best potential in them. Then who shall be conducting this L to L, Learn to Lead? You know what? It shall be conducted by LDP members only. How do I say that? Among the LDP members, we'll be selecting a few deserving apprentice leaders. And on the performance of these apprentice leaders, we'll be upgrading them further to become the team leaders. And all these apprentice leaders and team leaders together would be conducting this, fusion of like-minded trainers called Learn to Lead. Not only that, all the members of LDP would be given personal coaching and will have an access to have a word with me, whether on telephone or WhatsApp or video calling, for any leadership related problems that they might be encountering with. And I'll be super excited to coach them personally, one to one. Not only that, there is more to come. In the days to come, we'll also be launching the amalgamation of think tanks of the training industry. An amalgamation of the think tanks of the training industry, and that would be what? That would be called as the Leaders League. In that Leaders League, we'll be calling upon the trainers, the master trainers, the resource persons, and you know what? all the members of LDP would be given 25% monetary consideration if they want to attend this Leaders League. Remember, there's a difference. Learn to Lead is an in-house training program that would be conducted once a month and is complimentary and essentially for only the LDP members. Whereas this Leaders League is open to anybody and everybody who wants to join, but for all the LDP members, they will get 25% monetary considerations. And you know what? We understand. Either you can cater the classes or you can cater the masses. And in my pursuit of attracting only the deserving people, in my pursuit of bringing together only the people, because I believe 5 पांडव भी मिल जाएं तो युद्ध जीता जा सकता है, मुझको 100 कौरवों की ज़रूरत नहीं. So I want to separate the weeds from the real crops. So I have decided to apply a filter, and that filter is a one-time registration of 1100 rupees to get enrolled for this LDP program, a lifelong program, only for a registration of 1100 rupees, which can be paid via Paytm to my number 83680745999. I repeat, 1100 rupees one-time registration to LDP at a nominal cost of 1100 only, being Paytm'd to my number 83680745999. You know what? I know you all would be super excited to join me, and I am super excited to be with you all. Looking forward to being with you to bring out the leader in you, and together we shall make a difference in this world, in making the people transformed around us. Let's together do it. Inviting you once again to join the LDP, yours, Dr. Ashish, the Success Coach, signing off as of now. Thank you so much for watching, for blessing, and for being with me throughout this journey of mine. Thank you, friends.